I feel a lot like Lot many times. My soul is vexed, living in Sodom, where immorality is accepted. It's clear through history what happens to civilizations who become decadent and corrupt. Inevitably, they fall, whether it be sudden or gradual. Right now, there's many red lights flashing, warning on the dashboard of this American car. The oil is low, the engine light is on, but instead of stopping and getting the problem checked, we're gunning the car hard as possible, running at 100 miles per hour. Smoke's pouring out of the hood, and everyone in the car is partying with the windows rolled down, shouting, the horn honking, and the music on full blare. The driver at the wheel is drunk. He's a mere child. There's heavy traffic in front, behind, and in the opposite direction. There's some in the back shouting to stop, but the rest of the car is singing drinking songs merrily. There have been numerous near misses and even a crash that stopped the car for a bit, but they're going faster even now. On the other hand, America is like a beautiful woman. When she was young, she was beautiful and free, virtuous and healthy. But as she got older, she started consorting with lovers. As she grew stronger, she started oppressing her neighbors and forcing them to feed her. Her appetite became greater and greater, and she began to gain weight. She became a queen among the nations, forcing them to serve her, having many lovers. She forgot the husband of her youth who gave her luxurious clothing, adorning her with jewels, honor, and beauty. She cast away her first love, refusing to talk about him. She actually started fighting against this king, but she pretended that she was still pure. Her obesity became obscene, weighing over 1,200 pounds. She could barely move. The only way that she could eat was demanding others feed her. They started grumbling because their children were starving. They were repulsed by her sickening sores and repugnant infected diseased naked body. She smelled so bad her servants could barely withstand gagging as she refused to be bathed, saying she was already clean. Finally, one day, her servants stopped coming. She called out, but nobody came. Nobody wanted to be around her. Her enemies circled her with long spears and thrust them repeatedly as she cried out, "Betrayed! Betrayed!" They just laughed in glee as her blood flowed out. After she breathed her last, they said, "Let's burn this filthy house full of disease," as they looked at her decapitated body lying in a pool of blood. The fire roared higher, and they danced in joy, shouting, "We're free at last! Free at last!"